Burnt nuts. Burnt green nuts.
So that's impressive to me. I eat a lot of other nuts. When I start doing this, it's an odd, strange, funky aroma. You can't piss on the can artwork.
I know.
You're judging a can by its label. Like burnt, scorched popcorn. That's really strange. That's strange. I give it a strange.
Wow.
You want to do this one at the same time? All it can be in the Army. Knee deep and waist high in bad taste. Would it be fair to say it tastes poppy? Like burnt popcorn? As much as I talk like a truck driver now, like the bar on my on my tongue.
Wow. We're gonna go wash our mouths out. Hi everyone.
I'm Janet.
I'm Jason.
We're
Gumbo Mud. We're here
for a dark beer.
And today we have from Knee Deep. Knee Deep. I wonder why they name it Knee Deep.
No.
Right?
It's Knee Deep Brewing Company.
And we have
Stoutello.
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 Yeah, it's kind of hard to say.
Yeah. And it reminds me of Nutella.
Yeah.
But it's Nutella, not Nutello. So
Nutello, yeah.
Similarities. But,
yeah. Yeah, you want to say Stoutello instead of Stoutello.
Stoutello.
Stoutello, yeah. And it's really interesting. It's like an alien or something.
I kind of love the can. It reminds me of, it's kind of for me, a cross between Oscar the Grouch and the Grinch That Stole Christmas.
A little bit.
So, like,
one-toothed stepchild or something.
Yeah, with a pretty pink bow.
Yeah, with a pretty pink bow on top, yeah.
So, kind of fun. Knee Deep Brewing Company is out of Auburn, California, which is about 100 miles from San Francisco. And the description for this is a stout brewed with cocoa nibs and natural flavor added and contains lactose.
Yeah, Auburn's just north of Sacramento on your way to Lake Tahoe. And it's interesting, these little towns. We've had quite a few beers lately from these small little towns, kind of north of Sacramento.
Yes.
Which is interesting. So yeah, the brewery, Knee Deep Brewing. Family-run, independent microbrewery, born summer of 2010, not the summer of 1969. No.
I was giving birth in the summer of 2010.
2010, yeah. They started producing, they started out contracted brewing, which a lot of people have done, with Mount Tallic Brewing in beautiful Lake Tahoe, which we haven't had anything from Mount Tallic.
No.
Brewing, so I've never even heard of them either.
No.
So I know there's some good breweries up there around Lake Tahoe.
Yes.
So they have received numerous awards, various events ranging from local, regional, national, and international. So yeah, they yeah, I've seen this can a lot. It's just a weird.
You have?
Yeah,
I've never.
It's a weird cartoon character on it. So I've kind of just always stayed clear of it. But you know, I've been wanting to try it. So there's always been other beers I wanted to try, but I've seen it so much that I'm like, okay, it's time to try it.
Right, you can't piss on the can artwork.
I know. It's just
You're judging a can by its label.
I am, yes, yes.
So this beer is offered year-round. And they have a total of 16 beers that they offer year-round, and they do monthly special seasonal beers like most breweries do.
Yeah.
Their tasting room has unobstructed views of the brewery operation, so you can watch your beer being brewed, and they give the guests samples, and you can even watch them package the beer.
Yeah,
too.
A lot of breweries like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Okay, so the guy in charge is Dean Roberts. He is our brewmaster, and he has been with the company for 7 years and is brewing the finest.
Yeah, they recently had their ninth anniversary, and they're in 30 different states, which their distribution, you know, we talk a lot on this channel. Some of our favorite beers, they're not distributed. I finally said it. It's been like 10 reviews. Distributed. It's been a long time since I said distributed. Distributed only in certain states where they're in 30, and then they're also in Australia, Japan, China, South Korea, Thailand, Singapore, and recently Holland.
That's impressive.
Yeah, that's crazy.
A lot of people stick to their coast and like maybe the surrounding states. So like if you're a California based, you might branch out to like Nevada and Arizona.
Yeah. Maybe
Utah, Colorado. Like, you know, you stay within a few surrounding states. So that's impressive to me.
Yeah, that's a lot. Yeah. So
I can say a lot of their artwork on the cans contain, I don't know if they all did, but the majority that I saw contained the green creature.
Yeah. So it's a theme.
Yeah.
Interesting.
I'm sure it means something to them, symbolic.
Right.
So
yeah.
Yeah.
So that's a little bit about the brewery. So you ready to try it?
Let's get started.
Yeah. Woo. Woo.
Oh, hello.
Came right back. I'll let you pour this one.
Okay.
Yeah, I picked up this at Bevmo, and I've seen the can before. It's just, you know, sometimes you are drawn to certain beers with their artwork,
totally.
which we've done before with a coffee cup on front or something like that. And
I'm guilty of doing that.
I'm not crazy about the cartoon characters on a lot of beers, but you know, that's their artwork, and so it's not going to sway. If I like the beer or not, of course. If it's a good beer, I'm gonna love it.
But it did sway you for a while from
grabbing
the trigger.
Yeah, exactly. So, well, what do you think for appearance?
It's as I was pouring, it was definitely, the body was pretty light, but keeping in mind, if we didn't say this already, I don't think we did. It's a 6% ABV,
no,
so lightness is expected. A light colored head is expected. So considering those things, it looks, you know, pretty in line with a 6% stout. So I'm starting off with a 5.
It's pretty dark for, I think, for a 6.
Yeah.
The head on mine is really thick and foamy. You know, for a 6, I would think it'd be almost more. Like, it's pretty thick. The lacing's okay. It's not, you know, it's not a lot, but it's there, and it's kind of thin. Dissipates kind of quick, but the head is so thick and foamy. I think I'm gonna give, for appearance, this is 6%. I think I'm gonna give it a 4.5. I actually like the way this looks, mainly because of the thickness of the head. It almost looks like a thicker beer to me than a 6%. So yeah, it's a little light as far as the head is, but it just looks thick and creamy, and the lacing is clinging to the glass on both of ours. So,
yeah, it is.
Yeah. What about aroma?
Okay.
Should have some hazelnut and chocolate.
Boy, I know.
You smell a little green.
When I start doing this, it usually.
Smell a little green creature.
No.
No.
I will say I'm not a big hazelnut person.
No.
So I eat a lot of other nuts.
Right.
But hazelnut is not one of them. So I'm not super familiar with a hazelnut smell besides what you get in Nutella, which I don't love Nutella either.
Yeah.
But I have tried it.
And we've had it in a couple other beers that we reviewed.
Yeah, it's kind of just an odd, like, I kind of get like a burnt popcorn aroma.
Really?
Yeah.
It's supposed to be like, it's a chocolate milk stout.
Yeah, I know, not a popcorn.
So it should be sweet, lactose, you know, our milk stouts. Popcorn.
Yeah, I mean, there's definitely some sweetness. It's a little bit of chocolate, but you know, I'm always honest. I get like burnt, scorched popcorn.
That's crazy.
You get it?
Yes.
Okay, good.
Yeah, burnt.
You're right, scorched. Like, it's pretty damn burnt.
So I don't smell any hazelnut at all, and I don't get any chocolate.
Okay.
And
That's really strange. That's strange.
It's strange, yes.
That's strange.
Well, so what do you give aroma?
I give it a strange.
Wow, yeah, it's strange, yes.
It's I know.
Burnt popcorn's a good description because it smells like something burnt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's almost like I get like
Burnt hazelnuts? Burnt nuts. Burnt green nuts.
Somebody was in the sun too long. Naked.
Yeah, no. Exactly.
I'm gonna give it a 2. Like it's not doing it for me. I'm a little hesitant to get to the taste category. Like,
yeah,
it's an odd, strange, funky aroma.
Yeah, I'm with you. That's exactly what I was thinking, a 2. Like, I don't know what it is. I'm not getting chocolate. I'm not getting like a milk stout. I'm not crazy about hazelnut, but I'm not getting into that either. I'm like, I love how your nose is really refined to these aromas. Yeah, because you've baked a lot. Like yeah, it smells like almost like burnt popcorn, which is for beer. You don't want that in a chocolate hazelnut milk stout.
No.
So go ahead and give it a taste. Okay. Wow, yeah, it's trippy.
You want to do this one at the same time? I'm just kidding.
No. I mean, the lacing's still great. The head is still a little foamy. It's still, still looks good.
Okay. The taste is not good either.
Okay, what are you getting?
I remember having my mouth washed out with soap as a kid when I said things I wasn't supposed to say. It didn't happen often, as much as I talk like a truck driver now. As a kid, I wasn't that bad, but I did have my mouth washed with bar soap, like the bar on my tongue.
Wow.
And that residue and that taste you get after having your mouth washed off is what I'm getting with Stoutello.
Stoutello. So what do you give taste?
A 1.
A 1?
Which I've never given a 1.
Yeah, I'm almost getting a little hazelnut at the end, but it's a weird, funky taste. It doesn't taste anything chocolatey. It doesn't taste anything like a milk stout. It's bar soap, huh?
Yeah, you obviously never had your mouth washed out.
No. But it's something sour. It's something, it said bitter, it said something like a little bitter notes and stuff, but it's pretty bad, so.
I'm gonna keep sipping it because I do, as we do these beer reviews, I've seen so many beers, their taste profile and the smell and everything change as they warm and as you pour them and oxygen gets to them. Like, I'm gonna keep sipping it and give it a fair and honest chance for it to be all it can be in the Army. Right. Yeah. But it's, as of right now, its taste category is a 1.
I'm with you. That's what I was thinking. I could give it a 1. It's bad. I don't want to say it tastes like something your trash smells like, but it's not good. Like, it's nothing like a chocolate milk stout or even a chocolate with hazelnut milk stout or even a hazelnut milk stout. No. It's not good. It's one of the worst beers we've had, I think, as far as taste. And I'm with you. I'm trying to taste it, but it's off. It's not anything like a sweet stout. It's not even like a stout. This beer could be something else. Not even a dark beer.
It's almost, I don't want to say sour because I know a lot of people drink sour beer. It's not sour in that way.
It's that hoppy, kind of IPA hoppy kind of.
It's sour. It's sour in the way that something went like bad past its expiration date. Yeah. And it's sour in the way that it's ruined. Like, like sour to the point bad. It's going to get you
sick.
Food poisoning.
Yeah, or something. It's bad, So
it's not good.
What about texture? It's a 6%.
Boy, it's hard to put all those categories aside and just judge it on its texture. But it's, even the texture, honestly, it's just super watered down. Yeah,
but that's mostly a 5 or 6 are pretty light.
Yeah, but I've had others that have way more texture and body.
Yeah.
It's very light and just spritzy and I don't enjoy the texture either.
So what do you give it?
I'll go with a 2 on texture.
Okay.
What do you think?
I'm gonna give it Miller Road 3 because it's close to a 6. I would think it's somewhere around there. I wouldn't give it more than a 3 because it doesn't have a lot of body. It's a little watered down, but most 5 to 6% beers are around that range. We have some that exceed that, and that's why we give them such high ratings, because for a 5 or 6 that have more body and texture, like an 8 or a 9, we really like. But this is pretty light. So yeah, I'll give it a 3. I'll give it middle of the road.
You definitely appreciate those ones that over deliver, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I mean.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is not it.
So what about the finish?
The finish, you know, is I'm pretty much in line with the other categories. Like it does not leave, it doesn't coat my mouth in a nice way. It leaves the funky aftertaste.
Yeah.
You know, I'm still getting the same aromas. Like it's just all wrong for me. So I'm going to give it a 1.5.
1.5. I wonder when people are canning sometimes if you're canning that many different beers. This is almost like they can some IPAs first or something like that, and then clean the lines and just can this right through, because it almost reminds me of a hoppy double IPA or something. That's kind of, especially the aroma.
Man.
And then the taste is, and you know, a lot of people like obviously like IPAs. They like that bitter hoppy, super hoppy flavors. That's the only thing I can think of this, because like you said, it's like burnt popcorn, or it's just something different. We don't like IPAs. I don't like the hoppiness, and that's what I'm getting. So I'm wondering if through the canning process, does it pick up, you know, those kind of attributes? Because yeah, it's for me and my palate, whew, it's not good. So the finish, I'm giving it a 1. Like it's exactly like the taste. It's not good on my palate.
I've been to restaurants before where you order, you know, when I used to drink Coke or soda, people call it whatever you call it, wherever you're from. And you would order like a Coke, and your pop would taste like a Dr. Pepper. And you're like, you know, for me, I despise Dr. Pepper. So you taste that instantly, and they're like, oh, we just changed our lines, which would explain it. They, you know, they cross them or don't clean them thoroughly. So yeah.
And the syrup runs out sometimes, and all you get is the carbonation. It tastes horrible because you barely get any of the syrup, which they have to change it.
Yeah. So
yeah,
I would imagine that's a possibility here, but.
Yeah, it's, when I have had IPAs or been with friends who drink IPAs, I'll just smell them. And that hoppiness is, oh, yeah, for me and my palate and what I like, it's not. So for total, Janet, what do you give Knee Deep Brewing Stoutello?
Stoutello.
Yeah.
I give Stoutello a 2.3 out of 5.
Yeah.
Definitely not my beer. I am knee high.
Knee high, knee deep.
No, I am knee deep and waist high in bad taste, bad aroma, bad taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
I cannot wait to go rinse my mouth out, have another beer, have a cracker to cleanse my palate, a piece of chocolate, something to get rid of this taste. Just not for me.
Yeah.
What do you think?
Yeah, I'm the same. It definitely reminds me of an IPA, some kind of extremely hoppy beer. So if you like hoppy beers, I think you'd probably like this. We don't. That's why we drink dark beers, is we want chocolate hazelnut milk stout. We don't want a hoppy beer, and this is,
among other things.
Woo, it just stinks like a hoppy beer, which some people like that. I don't. I think it stinks.
That stinks.
It stinks. Yeah, hoppy to me just stinks, and that's why we have this channel, and that's why we drink dark beers, is because we like sweet and chocolate and vanilla and coffee and all these kind of things, and not hoppy. So
everything rich.
Everything
basically.
rich.
All rich flavors.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So I actually gave it exactly what you did. I gave it a 2.3 too, which I'm surprised we gave it that much, because I thought it looked very well. It looks like it was brewed well. It had nice head, it had nice lacing, it retained its head and lacing really nice. For a 6%, it was pretty dark, you know, but the flavors are just aren't there.
No.
Like it tastes like a hoppy IPA to me. So yeah, 2.3 Gumbo Mud review, not a beer for us, but you know, if you're around Knee Deep Brewing there in Auburn, California, go in and try it. It's year-round beer. Maybe the draft tastes a little different.
Yes.
I don't know. I do think sometimes, I don't know this for sure, but breweries that brew a lot, you know, you could still have residue in the line of another beer. Maybe that can contaminate the taste a little bit when you're canning. I don't know, but it definitely tastes hoppy. It doesn't taste like a milk stout at all, and no chocolate, no hazelnut.
Would it be fair to say it tastes poppy, like burnt popcorn instead of hoppy?
Yeah, it tastes poppy.
Burnt poppy.
Burnt poppy. Burnt poppy.
Right.
Yeah. It's just, it's not good.
No.
Not good for either one of us. So yeah, Gumbo Mud reviews a 2.3 out of 5.
Yes.
And that's our review of Stoutello.
Stoutello.
So thank you guys for watching. Click the like and share button if you like the videos, and share it with all your friends, and click the subscribe button for more dark beer reviews.
And we are on Instagram. It's Gumbo Mud, MUDD.
Yeah.
And we put out all of our video releases on there, so you can stay up to date, real time with when we're releasing the latest.
Yeah, exactly. So thank you guys for watching, and we're gonna go wash our mouths out. So
Bye.
thank you guys. Bye.
Thank you.